Morning, friends. Today is July 15th, 2020. What's significant about today? Today should have been my gastric sleeve surgery. 2 days ago, and I'm sure you're all aware of the current situation in Florida, but 2 days ago I got a call from my doctor's office the morning of check-in pre-op. I was supposed to go to the hospital for a second appointment in the afternoon, and they call me saying, don't bother going. All hospitals have, or our hospital, I'm not even sure if it's all hospitals, they have canceled any elective surgeries. So therefore, that's it. That, you know, the 8 months, and I look back and looked at things, and 8 months to be told 2 days before, yeah, you're not having your elective surgery, you're not doing it. Um, and I try to reflect back at kind of the part of the things that a lot of people talk about on their videos is this transformation and this journey. It isn't a get rich quick scheme, right? It is a true um, physical and emotional journey, right? And I want to touch on that a little bit because again, I don't know that I see too many men touching on maybe what they're going through, maybe what they're not going through. Who knows? But I know I've heard a number of people definitely share on YouTube kind of the ups and downs of what they think their weight loss journey is like. Um, Again, I'm 51 years old. I started this when I was 50, actually. Yeah, I was 50. October 29th of, um, of 2019, I went to my first seminar at the hospital about weight loss surgery options. Why did I do that? I had gone on a trip. I had just come back from Asia. I went for 2 weeks out to the Philippines, Singapore, and Indonesia, Bali, and had an amazing time. But the reality was there was so much more I wanted to do, but physically, I knew I couldn't. And I think that was a trigger for me, a realization, right? That, all these years, that as I had been in my 30s and 40s, I had considered myself active, right? I coached my kids' soccer team for a number of years. He was growing up, very active in the Boy Scouts, Boy Scout leader, hiked with boys, backpacked um, with my boys at the time when they were involved. Went on multi-day backpacking trips. In 2009, went 3 weeks backpacking with my son in Peru, and in 2014, actually it was 4 weeks in Peru, and then in 2014, I went 3 weeks backpacking with my other son in Italy. In between all this time, I had been riding charity bike rides, 50, 75 kilometers, St. Augustine to Daytona. So I had always, not tricked myself, but I had always said, okay, yeah, you're overweight, but, you're active and you're not lazy. And it's not about being lazy. It's just about, the realization was, yeah, there was no way of doing it. There was a number of things throughout the years that have kind of been limiting because of my weight, but the reality is I needed to make a change. So in October, when I got back from that trip, I said I want to look at this as an option, right? I had already joined the gym. I had already been doing CrossFit. Continued that probably for a couple more months after that, and even that I was like, yeah, I stopped going. But so December 2nd was my first appointment with the doctor, and I saw him. Kind of, he explained to me what the options were. I said, all right, I think I'm going to go forward with gastric sleeve as my option. I probably hit the go button in January once I started actually going to all my pre-medical appointments, right? This is January of 2020 now. Now 51. And um, went to, the blood tests, and then went to the psych eval in January, and then started going to the monthly dietitian, because again, my insurance, and every insurance is different, requires the monthly dietitian check-in. So all of that leading towards July 1st, or June. In June, I was notified, okay, your surgery scheduled for July 15th. And so what happens, or at least what happened to me, right? The realization set in that, okay, yeah, you've been working at this for almost 8 months, and now it's time. And you start second guessing, or at least I did. And I've heard other people say the same thing, right? Hey, it's almost like buyer's remorse, even though you haven't bought it yet. And I hear these same things happen after surgery too, right? After your surgery, because again, nothing about this process is necessarily easy, right? There's this whole idea about, I don't know, a month ago or so, I started saying, should I have this? Is this the right thing? Have I really tried hard enough? Have I really dieted? Have I really tried working out? And, I spoke to a friend of mine, and, they said to me, listen, and it was good. It was good. It's what I needed, right? I didn't think I needed it at the time. I was kind of pissed at the time, not angry, I guess, or disappointed or upset, whatever you want to call it. But they're like, listen, this is just you making more excuses again. And they were right. It was just me making more excuses. Then after that conversation, I think I had more resolve, and I said, no, this is the right thing for me. That's when I decided I was going to start this channel and start chronicling, I guess, or documenting a little bit about what it's like, and what I'm doing, and how I'm going, what I'm going through. Started an Instagram, and kind of left it public, and didn't necessarily invite anyone, but people have found me, my friends, right? So I have my regular Instagram, and then I created this one half of me Instagram, and encouragement, right? And it's just like, I am an open book. I mean, a number of people, it's not like anything I'm hiding. What's interesting is, right, as I've shared with people, and I've known people that have lost weight, some people had done this and hadn't said anything. But again, I guess it's a very private thing for a lot of people. People decide when they want to share, when they don't want to share, and that's okay. But the whole setback, and maybe setback's not the right word, right? The first thing I thought of when I was told, 2 days ago, hey, we're going to postpone this, or we don't know when. We just don't know when. Is like, okay, you've been on no carbs diet for 2 weeks, and the first thing I said, well, I guess I'm going to go have, pizza or rice, or and so yeah, yesterday I did. Yesterday, even though I was told 2 days ago, that night I had soup, so no, nothing bad. But yesterday, sure enough, I definitely cheated. And then I woke up this morning, and I honestly couldn't sleep. And I said, okay, so what are you going to do? You've lost 30 pounds since you started this. Just in the last week alone, you lost 10. Are you just going to allow that to happen again, and just regain your weight? The answer is no. Right? This is a process. This is a journey. I wouldn't call myself religious. I don't go to church. But yeah, God does things for a reason, right? And that's all part of it. Maybe it's not God. Whatever you guys think, it doesn't matter. It's what I believe, and all things in life and nature and happen for a reason. So, if this is happening to you, stay motivated, right? Figure out what your motivation is. Continue your path, continue your journey. I'm going to continue mine. I've really had a lot of good support on the channel, on Instagram. I'm not so good at Facebook, so even though I'm on there, I haven't really even logged in. So either way, write me if you'd like. Again, I appreciate everyone's messages and words of encouragement. So today isn't a setback. Today's just another step in the journey, in the transformation, and figuring out how to make this continue to be continuous movement in the right direction, right? All right, y'all. Thanks again for listening, and appreciate it, and appreciate all your support. So we'll continue this, and I'll check in again. I'm trying on a weekly basis. Again, as I think I've been doing pretty good. Just letting you know how everything's going. Thanks.